Love you, black man.
I 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 love you. It's a fact.
Is that AI? Is that AI? Man, that felt good. Boy, if that was AI, I'm telling you something. And then all them little white girls in that little compilation. Has anybody seen that video? I'm gonna try to get a clip and put it up there. But I'm gonna tell you, boy, if that was AI, damn it, that felt good. Boy, I thought that was real. I mean, I just came across that, and I've been watching a lot of videos of, these white women making videos, even guys making videos of, the passport bros. Shout out to the bros, man. Shout out to the passport bros. They getting all these interviews with white women and Japanese women and Thai women, all these different women overseas talking about how they like black men. And I'm telling you something. I always knew German women like black men. I always wanted to go to Germany. They sent me to South Korea, which turned out to be a pretty decent experience. Yeah, I wanted to go to Germany though. Man. A lot of my friends went to Germany, and they said that Station Army. Shout out to first of the 506, Camp Greaves, Currahee, stands alone, baby. But yeah, a lot of my buddies went to Germany, and they said how all the German women just love black men. They said, yo, you ain't gonna never. I mean, they said you'll never experience nothing like that. Guys just talk about it, how in the clubs and stuff, and you go out in the towns, how the German women treat brothers, Man, it sounded intoxicating just hearing the stories, what I'm saying, back when I was in high school, and I couldn't wait to, boom, I was ready to get enlisted and go. As soon as I got down to the MEPS, it was like, boom, I want to go to Germany. I was just, I was like, wait, man, you got to take the oath first, I was like, all right, but, I want to go to Germany, though, B. Yeah. So, but I heard those stories from the jump, but throughout life and looking at the condition, the way black men got it now, I'm tell y'all something, man. It ain't never been nothing wrong with, loving a white woman or something, how they, like you got people like these Dr. Umars and all these different social media, these, not even pro-black people, just, black people in general talk about, black love and all of this. Let me tell you something. Love don't got no color. And black love don't sound good to me. Nah. Black love. Listen, black, dark and desolate. The abyss, the unknown. No. Black love. Yeah, I mean, that's almost that's what it's like, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of black women, I think what I missed when the difference between a black woman and a white woman, I'm going to tell you, is affection. Except for one black woman, I'm going to tell you, I was with it. That was different. But I was younger, too, probably more. That's back when you're younger. Those days don't count. I say after 30, how women get treated with women after 30. That's probably a better barometer of, because when you're younger, girls going to love on you. Women your age, anyway. Well, some of them. But black women don't really show affection that much to me. And white women that I dated, they always been like pussycats. They come and they got to be on you. I'm talking about just sitting up, laying around the house watching TV or just laying in a bit. They got to be on you some kind of way. They got to touching on you, laying up on you, something. Oh, yeah, she trying to put a little tingle in my dingle is what I'm thinking. You know what I'm talking about. But that's what white women bring to a relationship. I say that's one thing that a man needs, and you don't go get that from no black woman unless you just some stud. The studs get that kind of treatment. Big, Tennessee stud type dude. He get that kind of treatment. I don't. You know what I mean? So you gotta love who love you, brother. I tell any young man that don't go out chasing no woman. It's something the old dudes used to say. They say chase money, don't chase women, chase money because the woman chasing the money. Something, but I don't know. I never had the benefit of that type of game, man. That wasn't my, that wasn't my thing. I was a little brother. I used to do shot brother. You know what I'm saying? All I do was shot brother. I was the youngest. My older brothers did all. They was players. But yeah, it's hard for young brothers out here. It's hard out here for a pimp nowadays, boys. Especially when y'all got the influence of social media. Man, it's like, you hooking up with chicks, man, but relationships is over with. Especially in the black community. You don't never see people together. Every time I go to the grocery store or something, how you see a black, white woman and white dude, white woman, white dude, they be together, they be in couples. You don't never see black women like with no man, You always see them with kids or other women, and kids. You don't never really see them out like that with men. It made me wonder a lot of times, like, what's going on in the world, man? You never see these girls with no men. But I do see a lot of young brothers out here with young brothers be having these little Hispanic girls, and some white girls. I tell them, I wouldn't roll the dice. I wouldn't try nothing with the Mexican girls, man. I wouldn't do that if I was young brothers. But hey, do your thing. But I'm just saying, that's a little dangerous right there. Them people, they get real jealous. They got that machismo going. They get jealous over there. Especially she get to walking different too. They know that little Mexican girl. She ain't start walking different. That nigga, what he doing to my girl, man? What he doing to her? Yeah, she dedicated after that. Yeah, but ain't nothing like that white girl, boy. She done told you she love you. Y'all young brothers better get it in. And did you see how the one she was talking about? I'm gonna get that clip. If I get the clip in there, y'all remember the one I'm talking about. She was talking about how brothers can be in their 50s and we still the joint. Right? You heard her talking about we 50 years old, black men don't age that much. Yeah. White girls feel like that, man, for real. They feel like that. You be seeing it all the time, too. They speak and everything. But I'm going to get off of that because I done said it one time. But, hey, if y'all head in the break room, you know what I'm saying, buy me a cold drink, because, boy, I ain't working. Let me throw my head back one time. Boy, buy your homeboy, buy the last African a cold drink, baby. I got to get back to work somewhere. The revolution ain't paying. Shit. Man. That's why I don't date. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that scrub. I date, like the old fashioned way. Yeah, but even then I get the best white girl. I go get a white girl when I go date. You know what I mean? Yeah. Black will tell you, man, black women, man, y'all got a lot of work to do. Shoot. The world changing. Y'all got the wrong thing in mind. Money. Everything ain't about money. Everybody ain't gonna be no millionaire. Everybody, and the men that do got money ain't ready to throw everything at no woman. You would hope they smarter than that. If he do, he ain't planning on keeping you long. He's just having a good time with you. I mean, if I had paper, I wouldn't be dedicating myself to taking care of no woman. Women think you will take care of you for. If I do, it'll be a woman that's grateful, gonna appreciate it, like a woman that's like my man said. She working the drive-thru. Anthony Davis was like, yo, she's a waitress. You know what I'm saying? But you can sense some things about certain women. Some women I just like her. You know what I'm saying? Her job is to be a good waitress, sweet, and be cute. Damn it, she's good at it, and I want that all the time. Yeah. So every white girl ain't good at it, but I mean, some white girls crazy. That's one thing you gotta worry about. But here, you got a lot more to worry about with a black woman. I will say that. There's brothers in jail and worse because of black women. Yeah, and that's sad. Hard truth to deal with. Yeah. Black women do that. I'm telling you. My guard is up around them. And that's bad because the image of black women, I'm talking about just the thought of one of them make me not even, I'm turned off, And I was wondering for a long time how to feel about that, man. It's like, hey, I can't do nothing about how somebody made me feel about them. You know what I mean? After you know, don't nobody like that little jelly bean. You know what's that little odd colored jelly bean? The black one. Don't nobody really eat the black jelly bean. You know. Maybe they made that more nasty on purpose. Who knows? Maybe black women made themselves a turnoff on purpose. Especially with that wig deal. Man, I mean, y'all need to bring that daggone straightening comb and that curling iron back. Men do not like, I don't like that weave, that hair, that wig stuff. Oh, man. And I had another theory on that, too, which I said I wasn't going to pile on, but I do got to get this off, though. I'm telling you, that wig deal, that's a lot of glue. And glue is an adhesive. It goes right into the scalp. There's a lot of chemicals in that. I'm telling you, that might be the explanation for a lot of black women's behavior, this oddball behavior that they have. It's a lot of that glue done been absorbed into your scalp, straight into your brain. I'm thinking poison. It might be they need to run some tests. You know, it might be an addictive alkaloid in it that make them keep wanting the glue. They keep, what? And it's bring back the hot comb and the curling iron. Bring back that little, I'm talking about Nita Baker cut. You know what I'm saying? How the little, remember salt, pepper, she went short. Or if you're rocking it short, or you could, just do it like, don't stop the wig thing. The wig thing hurts. And the tattoos. You need to go look at some of them old Jet Beauty of the Week. If black women want to look like, you want to know what a woman's supposed to look like, go look at some of them old Jet Beauty of the Week. Right? Where them women wearing them bikinis, you ain't see no tattoos and looking like she just got out of prison or something. Because that's how y'all be looking. And it don't help with your language. The language don't help. A lot of black women curse more than any man. You be like, what? Who is she competing with? I mean, is she in a cursing competition? Black women like me talking like Monique. Man, I can't stand it. They be talking like Samoa. They talk like that in regular conversation. Everybody else be sitting there with like, and she thinks she really saying something. Everybody like, man, this. Some dude sitting there holding his white woman, he holding her hand like, baby, don't laugh at that shit. Don't be laughing at that shit. No, don't laugh at that. They don't. She trying to give an uncomfortable laugh, like like she think the white girl thinks she's supposed to be laughing at this, like nah. I don't think that shit. Straight business though. Make us look crazy. Monique, I'm serious, man. Even that, like Tiffany Haddish, and that's supposed to be something, they put her out there like she's supposed to be something cute about black women. And she was another, just act like a monster, right? Destroying the image of black women. See, I mean, I think it was propaganda. I think it took years of them doing this, but you know what I'm saying? But some of the stereotypes black women did kind of feed into some of the stereotypes with some of the behavior. Say it was a few black women or not. I know I had bad experience in relationships with a lot of black women. I'll tell you that much. So some of those stereotypes or things are true, and especially from a lot of things I've seen in other people's relationships. I've seen a lot more successful relationships with white women and black men. It's just a little truth. And I like you back, white girl. I gotta get me another one. I tell you what, for me, it ain't, like I said, I can't believe I ever said that. For me, I can't believe I said that. But in my case, I'm gonna try to edit that out. Yeah. But in my case, like we getting older, fellas. We getting in our, I mean, if you 50. Like me, if you 50 plus, getting 50 and up. Or even in your late 40s, brothers. Hey, it's that time. You know, you're going to have to find one in the next. I know in the next about 4, I probably ain't got but a couple more. I'm about to find me one that's going, that I'm going to, be with, man. We're getting older. You're going to have to find one at some point. But in my case, I know it's going to be an African woman on the continent. It won't be a one over here. Because I can tell you right now, it's African brothers that once they get them African women over here, they get to acting just like black women over here. And then that generation of black African girls that's born in America, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of them they like white boys. It's the truth. They like white boys. Them pretty dark skinned African girls that I love so much. Man, they like white boys over here. It breaks my heart. That's when I was like, yeah, I don't have no kind of qualms about dating no white woman. No. No hesitation whatsoever. I love who love me. And I like white women. Oh, they nice. Most of them. Now, some of them real dramatical. And the ones that's crazy, they crazy for real. Now, I ain't going to sit here and talk that, But so are black women. Y'all done, I think, but it's the glue. It's the glue with y'all. It's that wig. Yo, I'm the last African. Y'all doing any hiring? Put something in the comments, man. Put something in the comments. I need that job. Boy, a check coming in. Christmas coming. Subscribe to the channel. Hit me. I'm out of here. Skirt, skirt.